Since the video that this comment goes to, I'm not gonna lie, I've lost track of all that's happened, which is pretty much nothing. So instead of all that's happened, I should say all that I have done and attempted to get done. But so this referral place that I spoke about in this video, where it's like this company that handles the referrals for my mother's primary care physician. First of all, they don't handle the referrals for therapies, only for specialists. So like physical therapy, occupational therapy, etc. They don't handle. And we found out that the doctor's office had sent directly to a home physical therapy group the referral. And when I called that place, they had no record of any referral, not anything pending from that, nothing in connection with my mom. And I've been calling Friday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days now, multiple times a day, to speak to somebody in the referral department of my mom's doctor. I'm getting the call center, I'm getting voicemails directly. I'm choosing other options other than referrals in hopes of speaking to somebody live. And one time they called back and hung up after 2 rings. And I haven't been able to get a hold of anybody, and so I can't get the ball rolling on getting my mom physical therapy. Then I learned that this referral place, I assumed when they were giving me doctors to get in touch with, it's because they knew they accepted my mom's plan. Like they had a computer system because they confirmed who my mom's insurance was and all of that. They don't. Like when I call back a 3rd time to say, hey, this place doesn't take the insurance. This place stopped taking it as of June 1st. True story. They said, oh, okay, well, we'll give you one more place and then you can just make phone calls. And I said, oh, I'm confused. What do you mean? And they said, well, we're just giving you doctors' information based upon your zip code and the miles you want to drive. I said, wait, so you're just Google? You're just Google, because I could do that myself. I thought I'm in contact with you because you know the physicians that are under my mom's plan. No. Silly me for even thinking that, I guess. So if you're in a position where you're dealing with a company that deals with referrals, don't assume they actually know who's covered on a plan. Anyway. So after the 3rd doctor they gave, I then went to Google directly and called 3 different doctors and left messages. And what's wild is almost all these physicians I'm calling take a 2-hour lunch break. You know, their workday, they're open 9 to 4:30, and most are taking a lunch between 11 and 1 or 12 and 2. So that's been difficult to maneuver around. But 2 I found don't take the insurance. 1 still hasn't called back. Finally found one who takes the insurance and is accepting new patients, because another doctor wasn't accepting new patients. And this is all for rheumatology, by the way. I got their information. I called back the referral place to say, hey, found a place. And they're like, great, give us the information. And I said, here you go. And I said, so what's next? Because we've never gotten this far before. How exciting. And they said, well, we're going to send this referral information to the primary care physician who is going to approve it, send back the approval to us, meaning the referral place, and then we're going to send it to the rheumatologist office. And then that rheumatologist office should call you to begin scheduling an appointment, and then you tell them to contact us, the referral place, with what codes they need after they make your appointment. And I said, and when should all of this be happening by? So they said, if you don't hear from them around 1 o'clock tomorrow, which is 1 o'clock today on Wednesday, call us, the referral place, to make sure the ball is rolling correctly. Okay, well, 1 o'clock came and went, and I didn't hear from the rheumatologist, so I called the referral place and reached their voicemail and left a message. And this was only just for one doctor, this back and forth, when she has multiple doctors that I'm coordinating. I don't understand this process. I literally feel like I'm losing my mind. I was updating my husband on all of this because I realized I didn't update him on just everything going on since like Friday of last week. And he looked at me, he's like, how have you kept this all straight? I'm slowly unraveling. My brain is slowly unraveling because this takes a fully mentally competent person with apparently the entire day open to manage this. Like, I can't imagine my mom being able to manage this, and I can't imagine a lot of geriatric patients, because this is a geriatric doctor and these are common conditions found in geriatric patients, who could manage this. And I'm not putting anyone down, I'm just speaking realistically. And that's not to say there aren't geriatric patients who could manage this. I'm just saying I'm sure there are a lot also who cannot, and who don't and what if they don't have a family, friend, advocate on their side to do this? Anyway, I'm curious if anybody else deals with this. I don't know. But hopefully we'll get somewhere soon. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.